This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get us going here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Hands off to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Now, that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll hand it off. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
They'll run it to the right side. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Knowles. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Rhodes. It's an out route. The catch made. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff heading left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's how you finish a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score Florida State 14, SMU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the ready.
There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And tackled there by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Rhodes. It's a short completion to the tight end. The Mustangs look to keep this drive moving.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Back to throw. It's Rhodes. Makes a quick grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Mustangs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a 1st down.
tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Seminoles line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. They knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down after that completion. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Rhodes. Screen to the wide receiver. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Mustangs. There was no catching him that time.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's that defense shifting again. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. On the run, it's Henderson.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. breaks into the open. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Rhodes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. You give it to the big fullback here. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And it works, the first down to the 35.
Good enough for first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the Mustangs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. Will they try to throw for it here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, SMU, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Noles. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, knocked right through.
SMU 42.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He's swarmed by the defense.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. It's Rhodes. Quick completion to the tight end. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now a carry here for the fullback. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Checks this down to the running back. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Rhodes. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows?
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
That makes the score SMU 49, Florida State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Sexy kickoff.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Rhodes. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
They'll run the option. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. The big fullback's got it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open, look out! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. The Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Bringing pressure. And the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Florida State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 13, set to kick this one.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you